you know, 2020 has been such a terrible year for so many people, but there are certain stories that give you a little bit of hope and a bit of light out of the darkness, and this is one of them. Danielle Martin was 9 weeks pregnant when she was taken to hospital with COVID-19 and put in an induced coma. 10 days later, she woke up not only beating the virus, but discovering her and her partner, Bryan, were expecting twins.
Can you imagine? That's a surprise. Well, Good Morning Britain first met the couple in April. We are delighted to welcome Danielle and Bryan back, and this time with their two beautiful girls, Ava and Amelia. Good morning to you. It's so lovely to see you. Thanks very much for joining us this morning. Congratulations. How are you all doing now? Because it's been quite a few months for you, hasn't it?
Yes, we're all fantastic. We're doing really well. The twins are doing fantastic as well. They're just thriving every day, and we're just generally all healthy, nice and healthy.
I love the names. Who's Ava? Who's Amelia?
I've got Ava.
And I've got Amelia.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Can you tell them apart? How similar are they at this stage?
Yes, I can tell them apart, and so can Bryan.
Yeah.
But a couple of family members can't really. But Ava has she's smaller. She's a wee bit more petite, and Ava's a wee bit more kind of chunkier.
Oh. And Bryan, have you got over the shock of discovering that it was going to be twins on the way?
Sorry?
Have you got over the shock of discovering, you know, how you discovered that it was going to be twins that Danielle was having?
Did you go with it?
Oh yeah. I'm still in shock. I still can't believe it.
Oh, it's no doubt, I imagine, made things a lot busier for you at home.
Oh yeah.
Indeed.
And Danielle, for you, when you came out of that coma, I mean, my God, just to be grateful to be told that you're out of the coma and you're out of the woods would have been just amazing to deal with. But then to find out that you're a mother of twins, what was the feeling like at that time?
I thought I was actually dreaming. I thought that I was still kind of high on the drugs that they had put into me when I was in the I still couldn't believe it. It wasn't until I went for the scan, my 12-week scan, that I realised, no, this is the real thing.
Fantastic.
And Bryan, you must have been, you know, worried at the time, because obviously with Danielle being 9 weeks pregnant, had to be put in that induced coma, as you, her partner, watching her go through that, must have been really worrying.
Yeah, it was really, really worrying, yeah. Just trying to keep the boys and all that entertained while she was in the coma, shocking.
Yeah, because you've got 3 other children as well, so that must lead to a busy household in that case. How have the boys reacted to the new arrivals, Danielle?
Oh, they're fantastic. They're just constantly up kissing them and cuddling, and they want to hold them and feed them, and they're just very caring. They're very caring. They took to them really, really well.
Mm. And Danielle, how is your own health now then? I mean, we hear some people do get sort of symptoms or get issues after they've had COVID. Have you been okay, and did you feel okay within yourself at the moment?
I feel okay. I still suffer with a lot of fatigue, and I would still suffer with like sore throats and sore ears, with me being on the ventilator. But the fatigue seems to be staying there. I still would suffer with that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What about what Christmas holds for you? Because, you know, a lot of people are having to change their plans for Christmas. Obviously, you've got a busy household anyway, haven't you? How will you be celebrating this year?
We'll be celebrating in our house. We always do anyway, but we'll just be doing what we normally do and just stay in the house. It'll be really busy.
But Bryan, I understand you're wanting to give a bit back to the community, because you were so grateful for the support that you received over the last few months.
Yeah. So I ordered a Santa suit. Danielle actually said to me, I'm getting a Santa suit for the kids. So it came, and it was a pretty good Santa suit. So I put it on and I called the few family members' doors and stuff. It kind of spiraled from there, and I started calling some local shops, and getting some donations and stuff. And so they're going towards like food hampers for families in need coming up to Christmas.
Beautiful.
Good for you,
Beautiful.
bringing a bit of Christmas cheer along the way.
Yeah, Danielle, Ava and Amelia, they seem very well behaved, very quiet. I mean,
Got them well trained early.
Yeah, this is a bodes well for the future, I think, doesn't it?
It does indeed. They're very contented. They're already kind of doing, during the night they would sleep very well. So they're very contented. It's not very often they cry, and they must know with the chaos in the house that they have to be good.
Beautiful.
And listen, I know you're engaged, aren't you, which is very special, and a wedding on the way. When is this going to be then?
But hopefully it'll be November 2021, all being well with the restrictions and getting things booked and things all like that.
Lovely. Well, big congratulations in advance. And the good thing is that you've got your team of bridesmaids and page boys already with the family members, haven't you?
Indeed.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Danielle and Bryan. Many congratulations. A lovely story in what has been a very difficult year. And I'm sure you brought smiles to many people's faces this morning. Thank you.
See you looking so well. Thanks very much and happy Christmas.
Thank you.